Hello everybody, and today is February 16, 2020, and we have another Dwarf Fortress patch notes release. So this, once again, is part of the bug fixing swing from Toady and team over at Bay 12 Games on Dwarf Fortress since the recent long-awaited Villains update. We have another set of minor bug fixes and major bug fixes, and we'll be reading through them and giving you some opinions. Of course, if you would like to read through these yourself, all of the links to the Bay 12 Games website will be down below in the description. But let's get started. The first of our major bug fixes is cleaning up equipment tracking issue for returning to fort mode raiders. So this is when you'd send out a raid and they'd come back. Apparently this was causing a lot of crashes and people were having some serious issues with this. I was raiding things and sending them out constantly. They were coming back with the wrong equipment and this was causing them to crash. I never had this problem personally, but apparently it was a real big issue, so I'm glad that that's fixed. They made historical spies drop possibility to deceive cover identities when arriving as regular fort citizens. This is great. People arriving that were extremely suspicious with very suspicious job titles that definitely shouldn't be in your fortress. They're going to cover that up now, and that's good. I'm looking forward to actually seeking out hard-to-find spies instead of just them being there and being obvious. Fixed a bug where patients that have been in traction bench for a week would require diagnosis repeatedly. I actually encountered this problem and saw some mass cancels. I thought that there was just something blocking pathing. Glad that that's fixed, because that one was actually getting really annoying. They also made dwarves inside hospitals return to rest if rest is canceled. Thank God. Also had this problem. This one was super troublesome. Supported Doctors Guild Hall to fix broken petitions. See, I'm not sure what this is fixing. I didn't encounter this. Fix freeze related to forbidding doors and hatches. I never forbid a door or hatch, so I guess I dodged that one. I was lucky. Fixed a crash related to starting a modded fort mode critters with natural skills. Again, didn't run into this. Stopped a crash related to artifacts and books being placed on advanced pack animals. This sounds like an adventure mode thing. Good to hear that that's been fixed, because I think I recall somebody in chat having a problem with a crash in adventure mode while they were storing books, so I'm glad that that's fixed. Also a crash related to deleting zones in adventure mode, site planning. Fixed an unretirement crash in adventure mode. That's really good. People don't want to lose their adventures. And fixed a bug causing you to become a different historical figure when unretiring. It's basically cloning yourself. Fixed a world generation crash related to imprisonment by civilizations that have lost their capitals. So people were imprisoning people without a capital, and then the game was crashing in world generation. Glad that's fixed. Any world gen bug is incredibly annoying. It's the worst when you're generating a world and then boop, it's gone. Now we're on to other bug fixes. So in other bug fixes, we are now allowed to place altars in fort mode. This is great because we could make them before, but we couldn't do anything with them. So I'm glad that we can at least place them, even if they have no specific function. Nice decorative addition to your temples, I guess. Added person-seeking behavior to socialize activity and to jobless milling about zones. I think that this is going to work with the friendship stuff, so I guess they're gonna, when they don't have anything to do, they will seek out other living entities in the world. That's interesting. I'm curious to see how that plays out. Change stress calculation for high vulnerability personalities. I'm curious to see how this plays out. I know that there's been a lot of people saying that they think that stress has gotten a lot better since the update of villains, but I'm hoping that this is going to improve that. Made mummies control tombs more fully, so allies couldn't call on zombies to fight themselves. Yeah, this just sounds like Dwarf Fortress shenanigans to me. Stopped mercenaries from being hired to attack their own forts. Also don't know how that would happen, but also hilarious. And fixed a problem causing world gen people to falsely befriend themselves for information. I think I've seen this. I got really confused by it when we were looking in Legends mode, but I think I've seen this one. And then at the bottom, we just have a few XML logs. So thank you very much for listening to me read the patch notes for Dwarf Fortress. I know it's not everyone's shtick, but some people really like listening to me babble over these. If you want more Dwarf Fortress related things, my YouTube channel is filled with VODs from my Twitch streams, as well as short edited lore videos in the Today in Dwarf Fortress series. I got one of those in the works. And other videos on roguelikes and games that I'm interested in. If you like the sound of my voice, I have multiple podcasts, and I also stream every single day of the week, except for Fridays, on Twitch. A whole lot of Dwarf Fortress, and we've been playing some Tome recently. Thank you so much to my Patreon supporters for supporting this video, and I'll see you in the next one.